what the next Labour government will do.
He's determined to be a clean break with the past. The Labour leader today talking to charities about the cost of living, trying to move on from questions about the woman dominating the headlines. One of Labour's most recognisable faces, Diane Abbott, in the spotlight for claiming in The Observer that Jewish people experience prejudice but not racism.
In my view, what she said was to be condemned. It was anti-Semitic. It's absolutely right that we acted as swiftly as we did. That's the change that you've seen in the Labour Party. But do I condemn what she said? I absolutely condemn what she said.
Diane Abbott has been a trailblazer in British politics. The first black woman elected to Parliament, she's spoken out about the racist abuse that she's received. Now suspended from the party herself, the big question is, will she be reinstated in time for the next election?
The problem with Labour Party's disciplinary processes, they are very factional. They're very much about who you know and what happens, and it's within the gift of the leader to suspend the whip, as we've seen with Jeremy Corbyn.
If Diane Abbott isn't reinstated, do you think that could be a politically motivated decision by Keir Starmer?
If she is expelled or the whip permanently withdrawn, then clearly that is a factional point, because look at the comparison with other MPs who have said offensive things in a kind of similar vein. They've been allowed back in, often without even an investigation.
The key difference between Jeremy Corbyn and Diane Abbott was a swift apology. Comparisons have been made too with Labour MP Rupert Huck, who was recently reinstated after calling Kwasi Kwarteng superficially black. And Labour frontbencher Steve Reid stayed in his job after apologising for a deleted tweet calling a Jewish businessman a puppet master. Keir Starmer has gone to great lengths to show that he has changed the Labour Party. Could he therefore relish a prolonged battle with such a recognisable figure on the left of the party? Or will it instead be too painful a battle that shows that the party is still distracted by infighting? Any decision that Keir Starmer makes about Diane Abbott will undoubtedly be controversial.
To me, this takes me straight back to the Labour Party under Jeremy Corbyn, the Labour Party's shame, where the Equality and the Human Rights Commission ruled that Labour had been anti-Semitic. A terrible situation and something none of us want to go back to.
Not long ago, they were cabinet colleagues. Now Diane Abbott's political career hangs in the balance. And Keir Starmer faces another test of how far he's willing to go to break with the party's past. Ali Fortescue, Sky News, Westminster.